Good afternoon. The purpose of this workshop is to go over the SQL Select Statement. The SQL Select Statement is the most basic statement that you can execute against a relational database, in this case, MySQL. You begin by selecting the database that you would like to access. In this case, we're accessing the iThinkInfo database. Once selected, within the Object Explorer, under the Tables tab, you'll see the tables contained within the database. For the purposes of this workshop, we're going to look at the leading causes of death by state table. Once selected, to the right, in the editor's viewer, you see details about the table. The different columns, year, state, age group, leading cause of death, and numbers of death, and the actual data, which lists the year, state, age group, leading cause of death, and numbers of death. Back to the editor window. To write the select statement, you start off with the select. Next, you'll list the fields in which you're looking to pull. I missed one thing here. The Object Explorer allows you to select the database, but also in the editor pane, you should select the database in which you're looking to execute against. Doing this tells MySQL, the MySQL database engine, that this select statement is going to be rendered against the iThinkInfo database, and therefore present me with the tables contained within. So in this instance, we're not going to bring back any specific fields. We're going to look at every field contained within a specific table. To do that, we use the asterisk key field. Next, you type the table in which you're looking to pull the data from. Once again, in this case, we're going to pull from the leading causes of death table. Enter. Close the SQL statement off with the semicolon. Highlight the entire SQL statement, and there's a button here to where you can execute this SQL statement. Once executed, the SQL statement renders the data set in question. Another way to execute the SQL statement is to highlight the SQL statement and press the F5 function key. The F5 function key also executes the SQL statement. Mentioned before that the asterisk key brings back every field contained within a table. You can also identify specific fields in which you're looking to pull back from the MySQL database. Leading causes of death by state table. In this case, we'll pull back the year, age group, leading cause, and the number of deaths, and hit enter. Highlight, execute, and now you're presented with the specific fields that you indicated in the SQL select statement. Next, within the select statement, you can make the data set more specific, and I'm a stickler for aligning things because it's easier to read, so I align quite a bit. You use what's called the where clause. The where clause allows you to apply conditions to the return data set. So in this case, we're going to do where, and once again, given that we've identified the database table, the database in which we're looking to pull the data from, and we've identified the table, Toad knows exactly which fields to pull back because you've identified them here. So in this case, we want to pull back where the year enter is equal to 1998. So we only want records where the year for that record is equal to 1998. Execute. Here, the result set rendered 154 records where the year is 1998. Now say you want to further restrict the return dataset. You can combine word conditions using the AND or statement. In this case, we want to have to where the year is equal to 1998 and the age group is equal to 1 through 4. And execute. So in this example, the SQL statement has rendered the year, age, leading cause of death, numbers of death from the leading causes of death by state table where the year is 1998 and the age group is 1 to 4. This is an example of a select statement that acts against the MySQL database that renders a data set. Thank you, and look forward to talking to you the next workshop.